Welcome to another process video from Freddie and myself. Today I'm going to show you my process of making these little whimsical, slow-stitched, hand-stitched birds. I'd done a live video maybe a year and a half ago, and someone commented recently and asked if I would show how I made them. They're great fun and very simple, keeping life simple. Let me pull you closer down so you can see how I make them. What will you need? Fabric. It can even be quite small pieces because you can piece them together. Wadding, if you want to make them a bit more padded. Some circles to draw round to get the shape. Some little threads and bits and pieces. Little tiny waist bits for the beak and buttons for the eyes. Draw round and make yourself a circle and then cut that out. There we are. Now next you will need some wadding, or I've got old fleece, and you'll need to cut that. I cut a circle and then cut it in half because I'm making quite a few. You'll need to cut that a little bit smaller and then fold it over, and there you have your little whimsical, simple little bird. Now you might be wanting to hang yours up, so let's find ourselves some ribbon. Ah, yes. Oh, lovely. This pink lace. Oh, lovely. Going to use that. Perfect. There we are. Fold it over. Now, there are lots of different ways to do this. No right or wrong, because sometimes if I've got a smaller piece of fabric, I cut it in half, because this was a handkerchief with a tiny bit left, and that's in half. So many different, and these little scraps of fabric, I only had enough for a half circle. So you'll be putting a backing on these. But I'll show you this way and you'll find your own ways. So let's just mark where that is in the centre. And all I'm doing is cutting a little hole for the ribbon or lace to go through. These look nice, a banner of them, a whole banner of them. I think they'd look gorgeous. Or hung on the Christmas tree. You could do it in Christmas fabric. Let's just put that behind there, and that will just get sewn in. There we are. There we are, that'll be stitched in. Let's choose some thread, shall we? What about this colour? This looks nice, yes. Let's use this one. thread you have, this is embroidery thread, so it's got 6 strands. So I split it up. It's easier to get through the fabric, and it also makes it go further. So split that up like that. Thread yourself a needle. I'm using Chantel needles. Is it Chantel? Oh, what's the name of them? They're from Linda. Oh, I've forgotten what their name is. Chenille needles. A nice big eye and a pointy needle. Now, this is slow stitch. Let me just start you off before I talk. So if you're just starting off, not quite sure how to start off, you can put a knot or just gradually go like that, leaving a little bit there. Come in again and just don't pull too tight so you don't pull it through. Go back in again, and then you've made yourself like a knot. Let me tell you what slow stitching means to me. It's a way of accepting where you are on your journey. You might know fancy stitches and be able to put fancy stitches on. You might be a little bit like me and have been sewing for quite a while and know quite a few stitches that I can put on. Or you might be a beginner. And the wonderful thing about creating whimsical slow stitches that anything goes. So we can have big stitches, small stitches. They don't need to line up. You can just be all over the place. There are no rules. Oh, what I forgot to tell you is we didn't put the beak in. Oh, never mind. Let's put that in now. If you've got felt, a felt beak is really good. But use what you have. I have these scraps left over from my scrap patch fabric. I'll leave a link for that below. And yeah, let's not just get het up about things. I'm just going to sew it on like that. These are beautifully simple and they just do look quirky, and they're individuals just like us. They're all individuals. When you're doing your sewing, remember to take a breath and don't tense your shoulders up and it's not a serious business. That's not the beak. Where did the beak go? Oh well, if you lose it, cut yourself another one. That one will turn up. So these are my whimsical folk art birds. Just a little beak like that, and sew it on. It's wonderful. There we are. Now what this bird needs is a nice set of wings. I've added a heart to this one's wing and plenty gold stitches. Ben's garden, I'm just adding a little bit of gold.
Is there a teacup there?
No teacup, Ben.
No teacup.
No teacup. It's little. Actually, they're whimsical birds, Ben.
Are they practical?
They're not practical. They're whimsical.
Whoa. Whimsical birds.
Yeah. Would you like to see one?
Yeah, go on.
Come on then.
Let's have a look.
Better than the teacups, Ben.
Wow. They are very whimsical.
Nice.
Oh, they. Is it what's this? Oh, it's a love heart. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a sock. Okay. Yeah.
That's
Oh, they're very, very whimsical, and you've got multiple. Wow.
Oh, you can...
have you got any smiley faces on these ones somewhere?
No, I haven't got smiley faces on these ones.
Right. Okay.
Oh dear. Thank you, Sam.
Good progress.
This one I've given little ruffle wings to, actually, and a very endy, what do you call it? Frayed. I couldn't think of the word. Frayed little hanger there. This is one of my original ones that I did on the live video, and at the back it's not got padding, so it makes it flatter. I think this one, I sent most of them away. They went fluttering around the world. These ones are, yeah, for journals or for Happy Mail. I found this gold and I thought, oh, if I cut these, that's going to make nice wings as well. So as you can see from mine, they're all different sizes, the wings. Oh, I haven't put that in yet. That's fallen out, but I can put it back in, yes. I'm going to leave this bit in because then you'll realise that, don't get that, oh gosh, I can't do it because things go wrong. There we are, pin that in until that's it. There we are, learning as I go. So let's make some wings. I'm going to get some more of this scrappy patch fabric that I put on this old fleece there. These were just all leftover bits and pieces. And cut like a teardrop or a leaf shape. There we are. You can draw yourself a little pattern if you want to. I'm just winging this one. No pun intended. And let's sew the wing on. Some of my wings are pointing up, other ones are on the body. Yeah. And you can sew round the wing. I think once you've got the basic, you can then make it your own. You can put as many stitches on you as you want, or as few as you want. So put some stitches in here and sew the wing on. That's lovely. What this bird needs next is a button eye. Have you got a button tin? Or have you got, oh, I love that one. Have you got buttons from an old shirt maybe? If you haven't, you can use make a round fabric eye. Oh, that's a lovely one. I love it. That's a vintage button. And I will sew that button on. No set place to have the eye. We'll get a closer look at my ones and see how they're all different. I'm not quite sure what I drew round to get this size circle. This was lovely fabric that Meljoy gave me, her hand-dyed fabric. And a big wing on that one. This just gives you just some ideas, really. Sew the button on. And here you have just the basic little bird ready for you to find your wings and fly. Happy slow stitching. Well, it is lovely to spend this extra bit of time together, and I was over the moon when somebody asked me to make these again. I noticed that on Maria's Instagram page, she'd been making some too. It's not a new idea, nothing's new, is it? We just take ideas and we make them our own, don't we? I also made a little one as well, and I thought, oh, that'll make a nice brooch. Not quite sure where I put that. Hold on. Does that ever happen to you when you just can't find things? I wonder if it's in here. No. I don't know where that could be. It'll turn up. Would anybody like a Cornish fairing? I love how they've stuck to one another in the oven. Looks like a patchwork quilt. Too good to eat. I've made myself a nice cappuccino because it's Sunday morning here. And I'm just doing my lovely gentle slow stitching. I've got an ATC to show you here actually. It's made by Kathy H. She's one of our gentle listeners. It's absolutely beautiful, lovely background, some shine to it. And Kathy has been making paper buttons. Thank you, Kathy. I'm going to put it up here. It really does inspire me. I love the way you sew the buttons on. Really lovely. I'll pop it up here. Thank you. And that will inspire me throughout the week. Oh, I love it. Isn't it wonderful? Oh, and look, the other thing, Kathy signs it on the back with a large paper button. Isn't that a fantastic idea? Oh, I love that stitching. I think that's inspiring. I think quite a few of us are going to be doing that, Kathy. Thank you. Can we pull a Janice card? They're just here. These are lovely affirming cards that were sent to me by Janice. You are loved. That's amazing. Oh, thank you. I love that. I'm going to put it up here. Sometimes I keep these, put them in a journal, or I just rest them up here like this, or sometimes I send them in Happy Mail. Thanks, Janice, for sending me those. Oh, delicious. This week I've been, as well as slow stitching the birds, I've been slow stitching another heart of love to be sent off. Plenty gold thread and just loads of relaxing stitches on it. And one of my favourite words, joy, on the back. I'll pop that in an envelope. Oh, here's Melanie's one. Oh, isn't it lovely? I've never thought to do all the frills around the edges. So inspiring. Thank you so much, Melanie. And yes, it's just as cute on the back as well. Or is that the front? Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Let's find a place. There. It's all hung up now. I love it. Thank you, Melanie. Well, it would be nice if we lit a candle, wouldn't it, during our time together? So let's do that. You are loved. You are not alone. Well, I'll say goodbye from Freddie and myself. Take care, everyone. Bye. There you go. Like Ben.
So you have something to show me, do you?
I have something to show you, Ben.
All right.
It's whimsical, not practical.
Right, okay. Oh, it's a mini bag. No, it's a teacup. Sorry, yeah, obviously.
Yeah. It's not
Right.
full of tea. Oh!
But, well, we could test it if you want. Look, there's a tea right there.
No, whimsical.
We can test it.
Whimsical, not whimsical, not practical.
Right.
Ben, it's got some tea leaves in the bottom.
Oh, really?
Do you want to read your tea leaves?
Go on then.
What do they
Is it
say?
the Grim? Oh, it's a weird smiley face.
Oh, say it nicely.
Okay, hold on. Cut. Oh, look! A smiley face. Should we pour some tea on it now? Oh, that's really nice. Do you know
don't
what?
like it?
I just like how
Yeah.
smiley it is and how, charming it is. It doesn't look weird at all.
Thank you, Ben.
Yeah.
Oh no! I think it looks nice. Do you think it looks weird? Can you get? Is it hard to get a smiley face without?
Get a second opinion on it, or has Sam already seen it?
What do you think?
Get a second opinion on the face. What do you think?
It's not that creepy.
He wasn't sure.
That's nice.
I might cut out
No, it's
quite
nice,
a
it's
bit
nice.
of that.
No, I think you should keep the cut bit.
Yeah, keep the cut there. Really?
Should we keep this bit in as well?
Yeah, keep this bit where we're
That's
talking about how we should edit
deliberating
it.
how
I
to edit
know.
it. Well, people love editing talk. And there's Freddie.
Freddie. Oh.
It's really quite fun that animal, that branch upside down, isn't it? Like it's just the way it is.
Oh yeah.
Like a tripod.
Oh, it really is. It looks like a dinosaur actually.
Yeah.
Just where it's broken off from the tree there. It's a curious creature.